Colorectal cancer ranks among the most common and deadliest types of cancer around the world. Now, before you jump off this video thinking cancer is only for old people, it may interest you to know that tomorrow you will be old. So make hay while the sun shines. Moreover, colorectal cancer can happen to anyone at any age or place. However, the good news is it can be prevented and even cured if and only if it's detected on time. In this video, I'll explain what colorectal cancer is, what causes it, what the symptoms are, and risk factors. By the end of the video, I will share 3 ways you can prevent it and how you can get screened for it, so make sure you stick around till the end. 6 minutes is not too much time to pay for your life. You are welcome to InspiRex, where humans and AI collaborate. Now witness the wonders of hybrid intelligence. So what is colorectal cancer? Simply put, it is the cancer of the colon and rectum. What is colon, you may ask? Well, it is a medical term we use to refer to a segment of your large intestine. When combined with the rectum and the anal canal, it forms the large intestine. So what happens there? Not much, aside from being the host of a diverse group of microorganisms, some of which are extremely beneficial to you. Undigested food gets digested here and waste eliminated as feces. Colorectal cancer happens when some cells in the lining of the colon or rectum grow abnormally and forms a mass called a tumor. Tumors can either be benign, that is friendly, or malignant, that is dangerous. Malignant cells can invade the surrounding tissues and organs or spread to other parts of the body through the blood or lymph vessels in a process called metastasis. Once this happens, treatment becomes extremely difficult and hopes of a permanent cure dampens. Enough of the horror stories. You need to study the enemy, understand how it works, and discover how to prevent and kill it. To do this, you must ask, what is the exact cause of colorectal cancer? Well, I would be lying if I said I knew, because the exact cause of the cancer is not known. However, there are several factors that can increase your risk of developing it. Some of these factors are genetic, meaning they are inherited from your parents. For example, if you have a family history of colorectal cancer or certain genetic conditions such as Lynch syndrome or familial adenomatous polyposis, FAP, then you have a higher chance of getting colorectal cancer. Other risk factors are related to your lifestyle and environment. For instance, eating a lot of processed meats such as bacon, ham, sausages, or hot dogs. Excessive intake of red meats such as beef or lamb can increase the risk of colorectal cancer. On the other hand, eating more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can lower the risk. Now, before you go out there to quote me wrongly, remember, taking the listed food in itself doesn't cause cancer. However, the moment you start taking them in excess, you place yourself in a high-risk situation. According to the World Health Organization, aging is also a big risk factor, because this type of cancer has been observed to be more in people over 50 years of age. Aside from that, excessive smoking and alcohol intake are also implicated. Every child grows, however, when denied the essential nutrients, stagnation results. As a small channel, your support is the fuel that keeps us burning. We would be extremely happy if you can take out 1 second from your time to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Now, where were we? Oh yes, symptoms of colorectal cancer. So how do you know, without a medical laboratory analysis, that someone has this disease, and why should you care? Prevention, they say, is better than cure. If detected early enough, a cure may be possible. But to do this, you need to know the signs and symptoms of the disease. On my list is the presence of blood in stool, diarrhea, constipation, and abdominal pain. Unexplained weight loss and stomach bloating are also implicated. It is important to note that these symptoms on their own should not be mistaken as a confirmation that a person has cancer. So, I advise that you go to your doctor if you're experiencing any of those symptoms for proper medical examination. How can you prevent or screen for colorectal cancer? The good news is that colorectal cancer can be prevented or detected early by following some simple steps. These include adopting a healthy lifestyle, eating a balanced diet, staying physically active, not smoking, and reducing alcohol intake. Getting screened regularly. Screening tests can find colorectal cancer or precancerous polyps, which are growths that can turn into cancer over time. Removing polyps can prevent colorectal cancer from developing. There are different types of screening tests, such as stool tests, colonoscopy, or sigmoidoscopy. The best test for you depends on your age, risk factors, and personal preference. Talk to your doctor about which test is right for you and how often you should get screened. Generally, it is recommended to start screening at the age of 45 for people with average risk and earlier or more frequently for people with high risk. If you have any symptoms of colorectal cancer, don't delay or hesitate to see your doctor. Early diagnosis and treatment can improve your chances of survival and quality of life. Although colorectal cancer is a deadly illness, there are ways to live with it. You can take control of your health and fight or prevent colorectal cancer by being aware of the facts, risk factors, symptoms, and screening alternatives. If you're watching this and you already have this problem, never forget that you are not traveling alone. To assist you and your family in coping with this illness, there are a ton of tools and support groups available. Additionally, you may become a part of the worldwide effort to increase finances and awareness for colorectal cancer advocacy and research. When we work together, we can change things and save lives. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you think. Until next time, stay healthy and stay safe. Thank you for watching this video from InspireX, the channel that combines human and artificial intelligence to create amazing content. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos. We upload every week, so stay tuned for more goodies from the hybrid intelligence.